How do you wish a dog Merry Christmas?
How?
Feliz Navidad. Hello and welcome
What up, everybody?
to Fat Boys the Podcast, Christmas
Christmas
edition.
edition.
And
Ooh.
also the first one that we're together.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of
something a little
firsts.
different.
It's the first Christmas. It's that.
Our
First
first
one
Christmas,
together.
first time together in
Yeah, yeah.
person. First time potentially being a little longer.
Have we got a show for you? I don't know how you want to start. What do you want to do first?
You know what's funny? You asked me this, and
Uh-huh.
then you're like, "Are you ready?" But you never let me answer.
Yeah,
You
well, here we
never
go.
Let me answer.
In
that's
Fat
how we're
Boys
starting.
fashion,
we're
we're gonna
starting
do like this.
We're starting with that.
Yes. Okay.
So we have two main things
Yes.
plus that.
Did you grab the drink?
No, where is it?
It's in the fridge.
I saw the one bottle over there, and I thought that was
No,
it.
it's upstairs.
I thought you grabbed it.
No. Should I
Um,
go get it?
Yeah.
Is that gonna be on the? Can you entertain the crowd?
Yeah, I could keep talking about how you
Okay.
start conversations and just walk away.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But I'm excited to be here. You'd see how fast you go. Let's count it out. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But I'm wearing a nice festive sweater today. Coco Rudolph lights. It's so hard to read backwards. Mistletoe and Santa, something like that. Coco. But yeah, I'm super pumped for this. That run. Yeah, I thought you were about to fall. You hit
It's
the
hard to run.
when
Like,
you hit the carpet, because like you kind of did like a little two-step.
there's
I
so
thought you were
many
going down.
different textures of floors that I had to be very careful with the run.
There's a lot of textures.
So we want to do this first.
I'm wearing your sandals.
I'm wearing my socks. So did you tell them what it is?
I did not. I was waiting for you to come back down with it, just in case you didn't make it.
So here we go. From last year we bought this.
Yep.
So we don't know.
We had a whole thing where we were gonna do reviews of stuff. We never did.
It's called Mountain Dew Fruit Quake.
Figure, fruit quake. It's seasonal. It's all about it. So let's start with that, and then I think we should go to.
I hope. What if we open it and it doesn't fizz?
Then we throw it out, and we just go to the.
It did not fizz.
I think I would say go with the draft.
No, we have to drink this.
Oh my god, that's a smell.
I don't know if I've ever had fruitcake.
I've never had fruitcake. I was actually just talking about this recently.
Oh,
and,
it's red.
uh,
It's very spicy. It's a
Is-
spicy
does
smell.
fruitcake have spice? I know it has like those weird fake fruit candies in it.
With a blast of artificial fruit. A blast.
A blast of artificial. Love it.
I mean, hey. I don't know, man.
I don't know
Frick.
if I like the smell.
Bottoms up. I do not like the smell. Ready?
Cheerio.
Merry Christmas.
I
Huh.
don't think I hate it.
It's sweet and spicy.
Yeah.
What is that nutmeg?
I don't. Bro, you're the one with the refined palate.
Just swoosh it around.
You look at the glass.
Look
It
at
has
the
a nice
legs.
footing.
I don't know.
It tastes like something familiar, but I've never had fruitcake, so it can't be that.
Me neither, but it tastes like Christmas.
It does.
So-
it's weird. I don't hate this.
I kind of wish it was carbonated, but maybe I like it better because then you can taste the spice,
Yeah.
and it's not like
If it was
an
carbonated,
artificial spice.
If it was carbonated, maybe it'd be a little sharper.
Yeah.
That is weird.
Um.
I don't hate it. I like it.
No, I'm very
I
surprised by that.
I actually think I like. I don't know if I want to drink all that now.
No, my diabetes says no.
Yeah.
Because it is very sweet.
So you got that now? Is that a new,
I don't know,
Is that
maybe.
a new holiday
I
update?
might. I don't know. I'm not
Merry
sure.
Christmas. Like that's terrible.
I mean,
hope
we
not.
can see how long we drink. The problem is it's late and we're drinking Mountain Dew,
Yeah, no, it's a terrible.
so
idea.
it's I've
That's why I
only
figured
drank
start with
caffeine
it.
all day, so we'll see. Right here, my water, caffeinated. So-
I had regular Mountain Dew about 2 hours ago. So
Okay, so you're doing the do.
I'm dude out.
You okay? Next one. Do we want to? Let's go to the draft.
Yeah, that's what I think
Let's-
we should.
let's
I think
go
we
to the
should
draft.
I think
Here we
it's gonna
go,
be
ready?
Fun, and I think this will start some of the next topic at the same time.
I'm very excited for this. So what we're gonna do here is usually this game is played. You pick three, and they're the only movies you can watch for your life, or
Yeah.
like you can watch the row. But since there are two of us, I want to do it to where we're gonna do a draft. So we're gonna flip a coin. See who goes first. Whatever movie somebody takes is off the board, cannot be picked.
Yeah.
So then you go from 12. We're gonna dwindle it down to essentially 2, and those 2 movies are ones that I guess we care about less.
We just squash.
Yeah. So here we go. I think in traditional Foul Boys fashion, we need to flip a coin.
Yeah.
So, would you like to flip the coin, sir? You can use a
How,
phone.
how cool would that have been if I would have had a coin?
If you just had a coin,
I just had a ring.
or if you didn't have a coin and I heard a, and that'd be ridiculous. All right. Hold on. What are you picking?
If I'm flipping the coin, you're picking.
Okay, I'm gonna go heads.
Flip a coin. It's heads.
Yes. Okay. Here we go, baby. We're gonna pull this up because we obviously do this live. So my number 1 pick. I don't know if that's a surprise to anybody.
No.
TBH, Home Alone. Home Alone's my number 1. So Home Alone is gone.
Yeah.
You cannot
That's
select
tough.
Home Alone.
Yeah.
Home Alone, I've watched it once with my kids, and I put it in the background twice while working. It is definitely one of my favorite movies.
I think Home Alone has been like the one that I've rewatched this season already. Which
Yeah.
is that's why it's like the immediate top call.
Yeah.
Oof. Just because I'm blind, what is number 4?
That's a Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh. I know what place that's going.
The fact that you had to ask.
No, I literally can't see it. I just see a beard.
Okay,
I just see a beard in the picture.
Sure. Oof, this is tough, man.
It's already hard.
Yeah, this is hard.
Elf.
Ooh, nice solid pick.
Yeah.
That is my oldest one's, Zoe's favorite Christmas movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a solid movie. All right. My number 2 pick. Eesh. I feel like maybe this isn't too hard because I feel like we might actually have different lists.
I feel like there would be little. Nah, that was gonna be my next if you didn't.
It was?
Though. Yeah, if you didn't take it, that would have been my next one. So.
Oh, that's
It's big.
it's very large.
Just put Nat Lampoons.
Natty.
Yeah, that fits. Natty Lampoons.
Nat Lampoons. Okay.
No, that was definitely.
That's one of my favorites as well. Obviously, I put it in my number 2 spot. All right. We got number 1, 3, and 7 off the board.
Very quickly. Obviously. I'm going to go... I'm torn between 2 for this pick.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with Die Hard.
Oof. So...
But I will say that is a selfish grab of me having the fear of you taking it next.
I was worried.
That was a little bit... I was
selfish.
hoping that you
Sure.
were gonna go Die Hard so I could steal Nat Lampoons. There was kind of had that in mind.
I was nervous about this whole draft because I was like, man, if you pick first and you can try to screw me or actually go for something that you want.
No, because I know I want that on my list.
Okay.
And so it's like, am I screwing you? Yes, but I want it. Like it's not like I'm just doing it to screw you. It's like, no, I want it.
Exactly.
Like I want that to be part of in my head. These 5 movies are what I can watch during Christmas season.
Sure.
So
okay.
like,
well, my next one.
Yeah, I saw that one coming.
Yeah.
Good choice. Great movie.
I quote this movie.
We watch it
all the time. I quote these 3 movies all year round. So.
Literally.
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna go with The Grinch.
Okay, I saw that one coming.
Yeah.
I actually thought that was gonna be higher on your list. I thought it might have been like number 2.
So for number 2,
had you have not taken
number 2 was Grinch and Die Hard were the fight in my head. When I said I'm stuck between 2, was those 2.
All right, so where are we at?
I think I know what I want next, but I'm not 100% sure. That's why it's kind of hard. I'm also super blind. Just making sure. Great movie.
Charlie Brown's Christmas.
Definitely more you than me, but I do love it.
So we can talk about this later, but this movie used to be part of my... Spoilers, we're going to talk about Christmas traditions, and this used to be an aspect of it, so we can go into that later.
Yeah. Well, there's one of the movies that the movie you just picked, Christmas Story, that's an aspect of newer
That's true.
traditions that
Yeah,
we'll
that's
be
true.
going
That's
into.
true. Segways up the wazoo.
2 is Polar Express, right?
Indeed it is.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. That Mammy Jammy.
Okay,
Love
so
Polar Express.
we're coming down to the wire now. And on the list, we have number 4, Miracle on 34th Street. 5 is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. 9, The Santa Claus. And 10, It's a Wonderful Life.
Yep.
Um,
I would say for my 5th, it is. I can guarantee it's going to be the one you don't pick.
well, I believe it will have to be the one I don't pick.
I know which 2 you're not picking.
Oh, I can tell you right now which 2 were getting chopped off my board right away.
Yes. So, exactly.
We can talk about that later and how we...
There's 2 movies left.
Yeah.
You're getting one and I'm getting the other. But I feel like it's a pretty close call either way.
Okay. This one is this is where I'm at now.
Okay.
Because 5 years ago, it probably would have been different.
Yep. I can see that. I know exactly where you're taking from it.
Yeah. Santa Claus.
But I get 100% what you're saying.
Yeah. I think that we've watched that a lot lately, mostly because of my kids. And
Rudolph.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to ask, like, can I guess? I didn't need to guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's a Wonderful Life. I actually hate that movie.
Me too.
I know my parents love it, or my mom loves it. I believe your mom loves it.
My mom loves it, and I am a good son. A great son, even. Just for the fact that every year, for probably the last 8 or 9 years, I will watch it with her.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet this season with her, but I probably will. And I've even purchased it for her. I purchased her a Blu-ray remaster.
Yeah.
Where they colored it and stuff. And it's different than the colored DVD version.
Okay.
So it's like brighter pops on some of the clothing, stuff like that, whatever, too. Doesn't matter. It didn't make it any better. I think it made it worse.
Yeah.
But I've seen it a bajillion times.
We watched it maybe last year or the year before. I was like, you know what? I haven't watched this movie in a long time, or at least as an adult. And you know what? It is super sad.
It's so
and
sad.
I don't want it.
Don't get me wrong. I get the meaning. I get the story. I understand.
It's a more extreme Christmas Carol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, great movie.
Yeah. If Muppets Christmas Carol was on here, I would have had problems.
Next year's podcast, we could do a bracket on Christmas carols, and it'll probably be a fight.
Well, okay, so here's...
Because I love Christmas Carol.
So, not that it's a draft, but I wanted to say this. Do you have a song that makes you feel like now it's Christmas? Like, you can hear it and be like, all right, that is my favorite Christmas song. It doesn't need to be an artist who does it. I actually do have a favorite song and artist, and as soon as I hear that person's version, that's it for me. It's Christmas time.
I feel like you're going to judge me.
I will not judge you.
So,
now that you say that, I want to judge you, but I won't.
I don't necessarily think the artist matters too much.
Okay, so it's the song.
Definitely want a song this Christmas.
Okay.
I do like the Chris Brown version when he did it.
Okay.
But this year, like, 2 like pop punk versions came out. But they did the Chris Brown remix.
Okay. Well, that song slaps. Like,
but
that's a great R&B. Like, it's got a good groove.
There's jazz versions that are amazing. There's classic versions. Doesn't matter. Like, it's such a good song that when I hear it come on, I'm just like, yeah, it's Christmas.
It gives me the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every time I could be in a terrible mood and that song comes on, I'm like, all right, I have something to look forward to this week.
My favorite song is "Hark the Herald Angels Sing."
Okay.
Specifically, when Nat King Cole does it.
Yes, I was hoping
it's
you
like
were
so
saying Nat
epic,
King
like
Cole.
ding ding ding
I
ding
was
ding 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 ding, and then his smooth, sultry voice pops in. Oof,
Yeah,
it does it.
too
And
great.
Merry Christmas.
I
love
love Nat King Cole's
Yeah.
Christmas albums though. That's so good.
Well, this is our list. I'm pretty happy with it. If I could only watch these 5 movies, I'd be solid.
Yeah, no, I'd be good. I've seen all 5 of these movies this season already, actually.
The only one I haven't. No, I have watched all these. I have watched all of these. I have yet to watch Polar Express though, and I haven't watched Die Hard yet. I've been meaning to, but it's not on any of the streaming things, so I actually have to get out a DVD and put it in, and I that's just extra work for me.
I own it on something.
I own it on Blu-ray.
No, maybe Amazon.
Oh. Well, all right.
I also own it on DVD and Blu-ray.
This was fun. I love.
I really love that.
I've never done a draft before, but I thought that was a good segue into my drafting. Maybe we can incorporate some of that a little bit more. That was fun. I like that. What was the next topic?
Traditions.
Christmas traditions. Okay, this one I have some fun ones that I don't even know if you know, but
I probably don't. I know some of your newer ones.
The newer ones, yeah, because you're
I'm around.
possibly a part of them. But I could tell you ones before you, pre-you, when I was a child and you weren't there. I could talk about those. So, how about you go first? You talk about whether new or old tradition.
Let me keep it in time. I guess like older. No, I mean I don't know. I gotta think. Just my mind went blank.
Yep.
On everything. One of the things as when we were younger that I used to love to do, and we haven't done it in forever. I don't even know if you could find them anymore or buy them. But my mom, what was that? Crafty with presents.
Sure.
You know, the DIY Christmas present.
Mm-hmm.
My mom used to make like these like sticky popcorn balls.
Okay.
I don't know if you've ever.
I remember them.
Like,
I never had them homemade. Only like when they were wrapped in like the stupid foils.
I mean,
at a store.
I mean, I'm sure we've given some to your family.
Maybe.
I hated making them. Making them.
Is it just caramel?
I don't even know. It was sticky. All right.
Yes, 100%.
That's all
sticky.
I know. I don't know. I don't know. To this day, I have not researched how they're made because it's probably easy.
It's probably like a Rice Krispie.
It's probably exactly. So
maybe it's a marshmallowy, a buttery marshmallow.
It's probably super easy to do.
Okay.
But
I just saw that.
I remember
Google no further.
Maybe like 7 or 8 years ago, I had one store bought, and it just didn't hit the spot.
Because you broke your teeth.
It's not like the ones my mom made.
Yeah.
So I just refused to have them ever.
Yeah.
But I love those. I even wouldn't care that my mom was having me help her make these things for people's gifts, and there wasn't even a chance that I would always get one. But
yeah,
every once in a while I would, and I'm like, I love those things. So, Mom, after you watch this, you want to make some sticky popcorn? It'd be great.
I'd like to try some homemade sticky popcorn. My favorite one actually is when I was a kid. I don't remember when it started, but I kind of remember when it ended. Me and my sister used to sleep under the dining room table, Christmas Eve into Christmas night, and it would be the only. My mom would let us keep the lights on, and we would sleep under there and just wake up, and then be ready to open presents.
That's awesome.
It was just a really fun tradition. I remember when we got older, I was probably way too old to be doing this, and my sister did not want to do it anymore, and I did it by myself, and I was like, well, that's the last time I'll ever do this. But I got one more in. It was fun. I can't imagine letting my kids do that because they will, one, never go to bed, and two, as soon as they wake up, they would just be up regardless.
And everything would be up.
Yeah. Me and my sister, we would wake up at like 7, 8 o'clock, like a normal time.
Yeah.
My kids, no, they'll wake up at 4. I'm like, well, time to open gifts.
Well, I'm up. They said when we get up in the morning.
No, definitely not. But that's one of my favorite ones. It's a very fond memory.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Another, I guess, newer tradition post Haley is going out for Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas Day. So Christmas Day growing up was always a big breakfast and random people showing up at my house.
Yes.
That's Christmas Day. That was that for 20 plus years. But now I go to Haley's, and her family, they work at a chocolate factory, super busy time of year. They don't want to cook, and I get it.
Yeah.
So we go out to dinner, and my head was like, no, everything's closed on Christmas. So like even a few years ago, the first time I went out, I was like, this is weird.
There's gonna be nobody there.
Now I love it. Like I
Okay.
love the fact that like Christmas Day, I don't really have to worry about anything. I get up, we go to her house, we open up gifts, we watch Christmas Story on repeat until our dinner reservation, and that's it.
Nice.
And it's great. And it's like it's so chill, so relaxing. It's not that you don't have to worry about random people showing up. You don't have to worry about cooking breakfast. You don't have to worry about cleaning breakfast. Like no, we're eating donuts and watching movies, and we're gonna go out to eat.
That's
Done.
solid.
It's super smooth, super relaxing.
Yeah. So we put a poll, or I guess a question on Instagram, and one of our friends, Enrod, he too watches Christmas Story. He if you don't know, Enrod and Banana have a love-hate beef, mostly because of Mario Kart when we play
It's
it on Sundays.
100% because of Mario Kart.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all
I
that.
love him. We actually had the awesome opportunity of meeting him. He's great.
Yeah. So he too watches Christmas Story. Christmas Story is on at my parents' house all day because it's one of my mom's favorites. We actually went to Ohio to see the house where like all the exterior shots were filmed.
That's awesome.
It was cool. But yeah, my mom wants to go get it. I'm like, I don't need to ever do this again. But also, like, you're picking a very weird time of the year for me to do this. One of our newer traditions is the day after Thanksgiving, we go and cut down a tree. And we've been doing that for probably the last 5 or 6 years.
And you know what I have to say? This was the first in like 4 years I didn't go with you guys.
Yeah, you didn't go last year. Or this year.
This year.
You went last year, yeah.
Yeah. And the 2 years.
Yeah.
Last. So I did it 3-4 times.
Yeah.
I missed it. I didn't know
It's
what to
fun.
do. It was weird. Like
It's great.
it was amazing because I had nothing to do on Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't have to go to work. Didn't have to clean anything. No one was coming over. Easy. You would think a day to relax sounds great, but like midday, I was just like, oh,
Yeah.
I didn't go cut the tree.
It's great. I love it.
Like I didn't go cut the tree. I was like, what?
Part of that, though,
So I immediately went to Walmart and bought a tree.
you have to.
And because I didn't have one yet, and we put the tree up.
Yeah.
And the tree was naked in the living room for a week and a half before I had ornaments and stuff to put on it. But I was like, I got a tree. Like,
Well, that's the other end of this tradition is we decorate all weekend. And as you can see here, we have 2 Christmas trees. There's a littler one behind it. This one's 7 feet.
Yeah.
And the one behind it, I think, is 5. Okay. So we decorate all weekend. And that was usually where this tradition is evolving.
Mhm.
It used to be to where, all right, we can't watch Christmas movies until December 1st. And then we started getting the tree and doing it then. And we're like, all right, we can't watch Christmas movies until we cut down the tree. And then it used to be, all right, we can't watch Christmas movies until we watch Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving special. And then we'll introduce it with Charlie Brown's Christmas special. And now it's like, oh, it's September? Freaking put a Christmas movie on. That's pretty much where we're at right now. So it's being molded because sometimes my little ones just want to watch The Grinch because they say it all year round.
yeah.
So
I mean, it's a great movie.
solid movie. So that's kind of where that tradition is being evolved. Another tradition that we heard was from our friend Slowpoke, and he said, "What is it, tamales?
Tamales is a must.
I don't know if I've ever had one.
So, I know I have.
Sure.
I was little.
Okay.
I remember the last time I had one. I was
Uh-huh.
like 6.
Yeah.
And I remember saying, I don't know if I like it.
Okay.
And I didn't finish it. Because I was more of a like pasteles guy.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but we might have tamales this year.
So I think one of our molded traditions are we ask my wife what we want to eat for dinner for Christmas, and she makes it.
So,
And it's a bunch of random stuff.
But that came from
Yeah,
mine. It's
now it's
a
like
huge. It's a
I
huge,
admit it, so now it's
a
mine too.
huge adaptation from my childhood. That
Yeah.
was like Lizette. Dinners were the pyramid
Yeah.
growing up, but Christmas there's no rules or
Yep.
Christmas Eve, and it was always, you know, you pick an item, you pick an item, you pick an item, I pick an item, Dad picks an item, and that whether it made a meal or not,
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't make.
You,
Yeah,
we
in
all
most
picked,
cases, it doesn't make sense.
we all picked one item. So for when
Everyone's picking a protein.
when I was a kid, it was 5 items. That were made, unless someone else wanted to make. It was usually Maddie would make something, because she does like the baking and stuff. She always did the desserts.
Yeah,
still holds true to this day. But it was always like that. Now, years later, I think it's awesome that
I love it.
Lizette kind of keeps that tradition and like includes like I know she we host it here. You guys host it here at your house for the most part, but like that she holds like true to that and like goes super nuts. It's 13 people
because now my parents come for Christmas Eve too.
So it's 13 people.
Everyone picks
like,
something.
Just like my family and the in-laws.
Yeah,
it's 13.
It's crazy.
And then it's your parents. Sometimes my grandparents or whatever. And it's just like what, and like everyone gets the same question, like what's your favorite item?
Yeah,
and I think now more so than the last few years, I'll help out.
Yeah,
because I don't like mind cooking. But it's like crazy. There's been years where it's like, oh, we've had I think 7 types of empanadas last year or the year before.
That was my fault.
Yeah, because like so many people, and then like,
well, it was like I wanted, I don't know, just plain beef and cheese or whatever, and then my mom was like, I want buffalo chicken. So my mom's like, my Lizette's like, put it in empanada.
Yeah, so we did. We had 7 or 8 types of empanadas.
I ate
dessert ones, and it was awesome. But like I love that. Like I love that chaotic stuff. Like that's something that like when I start hosting and even with my family, I definitely want to carry on like into that tradition, like because I just think it's fun. It's a fun way to just spruce it up. Tradition.
For sure. What was the other one? Oh, our friend Shinobi. She opens gifts at midnight.
Yeah.
Which we used to do that. I never did that. For me, it was always Christmas Day.
Yeah.
But then I started being introduced to your family, and you were always midnight.
So it used to be Christmas Eve. We all got together. We had a big dinner, and we'd watch movies. That's where the gingerbread house competition came into play.
Yeah,
because it killed time to get to midnight.
Yeah, kept you awake.
It just kept us up to get. So we used to do gingerbread house competitions. Now we do it more so for Three Kings Day. Even though this year we kind of changed it a little bit.
Well, Secret Time haven't started.
Me neither. I might be like, hey, can we push it to Three Kings Day?
I for sure already want to ask, but go ahead.
Because I'll throw that in the chat later. But like that was cool. Like I loved that. And now it's just like as the families got bigger, people traveling, kids, it just got too hard. So now we just like, all right, Christmas Eve, we eat, we put on pajamas and open gifts.
Yeah, we eat, we put on pajamas. We do a round of Naughty Santa.
Yeah.
Which I don't. Okay, so we'll explain this because everyone has different versions.
Okay.
And I know that all variations differ between White Elephant, Yankee Swap. I almost said Daddy Yankee. Naughty Santa. The way that we play it is, you pick a number, you pick a gift. Number 1 gets the gift. Number 2 can take that gift or a new gift.
Yes.
I know there are ones to where like you can keep going.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. There are so many ways.
So we do it where like if I steal your gift, you have to take a new gift. You can't steal.
Yes.
But some people, if your gift got stolen, then you could steal.
Yeah.
No, we just want to get the gifts open.
Yeah, that's it.
Or else people are just stealing the same thing all night long.
Yeah. But that's become our tradition. I never did midnight until you guys, but now that's part of the whole thing where now with kids, I think last year the girls stayed up pretty late. But this year, now that it's on a Sunday and we're going to do dinner at 2 instead of like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I plan on being in bed at a normal hour this year. So we'll see.
For me, that's great because with Haley's family, their morning starts at like 6:30.
Yeah.
So we got to get up and out early because one of their traditions, and I asked Haley like what her favorite tradition was growing up, was the fact that they would get up at 6 o'clock in the morning to go buy donuts.
Yeah.
Because there's this little donut shop that doesn't really do, I think now they do pre-order, but that was never a thing in the past. So if you wanted donuts for Christmas morning, you had to get there at like 6:30 in the morning to get your donuts.
So now you just get there early to get there early?
So now they literally just get there early to start the day.
Ugh.
So it's go, get donuts.
Sleep.
Come back to the house, eat a donut, have a cup of coffee, take a nap.
Yeah.
Open up Christmas gifts because, the rest of the family will come over that's coming over.
Okay.
Open up gifts. Usually go to sleep.
Yeah. Again.
again. Get up, eat a donut,
Finish that donut.
have another cup of coffee, and
Now
then,
you're ready for the day. It's dinner time.
and now you're like starting to get, start to get dressed, get ready, and then we're going out to eat for dinner. This year we're going to Mount Fuji.
Ooh, nice.
So super pumped for that. Gonna have some hibachi.
Good times.
Then after hibachi,
Take another nap.
go
Eat a
back to
donut.
bed. I'll probably go back to the house. I'll probably pack a donut. Then I'll go to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, I love traditions. I think we've grown a lot of them. I like now, especially you're in a place to where like you have an opportunity to where you can shape your traditions, because you were recently married. When I was with Lizette, it was easier.
Okay.
It's probably easy for you too
Yeah.
though, because yours was Christmas Eve and hers was Christmas Day.
Yeah.
So we had a very nice molding. Sometimes like if I get off the day after Christmas, which I had for the last like 3 or 4 years, I don't this year. I would do Christmas Eve with your family, Christmas Day with my parents, and then the day after with my family.
Yeah.
So we had just 3 days of Christmas. Now it's going to be shortened to 2. It's a real first world problem, but I still love it.
Yeah. So that's kind of what our goal is for this year. At least for like, so we are off on Tuesday,
Okay.
which is awesome. I wasn't expecting to be off on Tuesday, so I'm super happy we're off on Tuesday. So at least the morning was gonna be just us.
Yeah, you can
know,
chill. Take it
that's
easy.
when we'll do
Figure out
like,
what it
our
is.
gift swap for
Yeah.
each other. Chill. We might have, just because people are gonna be in town in the evening, we might have a couple people come over. But at that point, it's like whatever. Like I don't care. Like, but like, it's gonna be a super chill morning. Like maybe we'll order breakfast. Maybe I won't even cook. Like you know what I mean. So
A new tradition that I don't really appreciate, but has been happening to me a lot, is I order Lizette's gift,
and they don't
and
come
it
in?
comes super duper late.
Happen again?
It's not looking good. Let's put it that way.
Oof.
So we were making sure that we had all the gifts, and then we were like, you know what? Let's just make sure that, because my birthdays are on Christmas time, and we're like, we never celebrate Valentine's Day, so let's try and crunch them all, like maybe to like an end of January. Do a Christmas, birthday, Valentine's Day, like where we can go away for a night,
Okay.
pawn the kids off on somebody. Like one time we went to the city,
Yeah.
and we just had fun. Went to Del Frisco. Oh my god, chef's kiss. But we're kind of do something like that.
Yeah.
And then now it's kind of like, let's get a little small gift for each other just so we have it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, yeah, 100%. I bought it, and in theory, it should be here before Christmas.
Okay.
But also from what I'm seeing, I'm lucky if it's here before the end of the year. And we have a very small budget for each other because we want to spend it on the getaway. So I don't want to like go and buy
Another something. That's here.
but I don't want her to open nothing because what the remainder is so small. Not
Just-
so small. It's enough.
Just make a pearl or like a heart with the date of when the gift's supposed to come in.
That would piss me off so much. I'm so pissed.
Uh,
So dumb. That's a
Yeah.
new tradition. Now I get gifts. That one time when I ordered her the mug, I ordered it, I think, a week before Thanksgiving. And it got there the 3rd week of January.
It was funny. So like this year, because just married, apartment, life, all the new happenings, we originally weren't going to do gifts.
Okay.
And because we weren't going to do gifts, I decided that I was still going to buy her a gift, but it not
That's
be
a jerk move.
But not be a Christmas.
Ugh.
No, because it wasn't.
Ugh.
It wasn't.
Lizette
Christmas
does
gift.
that to me and I hate
No,
it.
it wasn't for Christmas.
Okay.
This was like the beginning of the month, end of November, maybe.
Sure.
It was to justify for myself in my head.
Okay.
But she was like, I really need shoes. So
Okay.
I bought her new shoes because we weren't going to do Christmas presents. And then, like, 3 days later, she's like, I bought you a gift. The budget is this because it's what I spent on you.
Okay, good.
And I was like, okay. And I was like, and I look at the shoes and I was like, did I buy your gift already? She's like, no.
Loophole to get more gifts.
So I got her a couple little things or whatever. It's nothing crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like this year all around it wasn't anything crazy, but I also didn't do what I normally do shopping wise this year,
Okay.
which something that pretty much learned from your mother is start shopping in like July.
Newsflash, my mom starts like January.
Yeah.
So hope you updated your Christmas list and didn't buy it for yourself throughout the rest of the year. So that's what happens.
I notice when things randomly go missing off my list, and I just assume it's your mom.
Yep. I love her, but it's also like, well, it's either it comes off your list or it doesn't come off your list, and you're getting it twice.
Yeah.
Because your mom's gonna buy it, and then my mom's gonna buy it.
and my mother-in-law.
Yeah. So
But
there
I
you
don't.
go.
There's certain things on the list. Like if you look at my Christmas list, I could benefit from multiple.
Okay.
I do that very strategically because I hate returning things.
Well, this year we did it differently to where we did for the first time in a while actually with our family we drew a name and we're gonna buy it for one gift so everyone gets like
I like the grab bag.
yeah. So I left a different wish list on that site, even though everyone has access to my Amazon one. I left a different one, hoping to not overlap.
Yeah.
But who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And the thing, like, for me anyway, for like wish list or whatever, I don't have like specific ones for any holiday or season. Like some people have a birthday, Christmas, whatever. No. It's an idea. I'm pretty simple when it comes to gifts. I don't really care.
I'm very simple. I have two lists. One is games and one is Pop Funkos.
So that's pretty much it.
And they're, I mean, obviously I have the two because you're like, oh, what I want to get you something small. Give me a Pop Funko.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to get me anything. Give me nothing.
Yeah. And even
but you have to get me something.
Especially for you, like shopping for you, I think you're the easiest person to shop for.
I'm a big child. Because games and Pop Funkos. You could have
a Pop Funko list of like 40 specific Pop Funkos, but I could also find like 30 other ones that I think are awesome. Mm-hmm. And so will you.
Yeah.
Even if it's not something like that you're super interested in. Like some of the Marvel stuff. You're not a huge Marvel guy.
No, but I love the ones that I have.
The Marvel Pop Funkos.
Last year you bought me all the Olaf ones. Yeah. And they're all dressed up as other Disney characters.
It was from the Olaf shorts. Yeah. You're not like
super easy.
But they're so cute. Like you can't pass up on it. So but like I feel like the same thing with games. Like I could buy you a game, good or bad, we'll play it at least once.
We'll probably play more than once. I still have games from last year that we haven't played.
I still have games in plastic.
See, that's so
you need to open it and touch it. You need to make sure it's real.
So my parents have always said this about me, that they hated Christmas with me because I have to open it. And so it's like, oh, I got this game. Let me open it. Before I would open it, and then I'd look through the instruction manual. If it was a board game, I'd open it. I'm like, oh, these pieces are so cool. Now it works with your family because we usually go in order. And I'll open it, and then while next person's opening it, I'll just be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna do my little
OCD fix. Like
it's not. It's just nice.
Me, I'm trying to think because I looked at it the other day because I was looking for a game. I think there's 5 Xbox games still in the plastic. There's crazy. One from 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh my god!
That I have not played. That is now on Game Pass. So that disc will never need to be opened.
Sell to GameStop for 6 cents.
It's just there.
Yeah.
But I don't need to open it. It's fine. I know it's there. I'm grateful for it. I'll check to see if there's a download code. If not, then maybe I'll open it.
Yeah. No, I still like holding the game.
It almost feels like there's sometimes how fast you open a game. It's been a while, but I know I bought you a Switch game one year, and you opened it so fast. I was like, "What? Did you think I was joking?" And just got a case and put not the game in it.
It's what I do.
Because it threw me off. It threw me off. Then
there was one time actually last year. I got 2 games. I think my sister bought me 2 games, and I didn't open either one because one I had gotten the day before, or I had already just received. I think maybe, I don't know, somebody got it. So I was like, I can't open this one because I want to return it, but I also can't open the other one because then it will be obvious that I have 2. So I was like, it was the hardest Christmas ever. I was like, oh my god, I want to open these gifts. I hope she doesn't get it. But I just wanted to make sure, I needed to return the one. I knew, so obviously I know what's in there. I know it's a game. It's fine. It's just me.
I see it. For me, I'll open it when I use it because I don't want to mess it up.
Sure. Well, Pops, I used to never open the Pops, but now I'm at a point to where I don't have the storage, so they're all out on display. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think we have any more topics. I feel like those were our Christmas hits.
One
question.
I think. Is there a specific store that is a must hit up for the holidays? Because you do a lot of shopping for the holidays.
Yes. This is our routine outside of Amazon.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I
we
mean, like, I want like a storefront, like a
we
physical
will
storefront.
okay. So we'll start Kohl's online
Okay.
because those Black Friday deals
They're great,
are insane, and
and
then
you still get the cold bucks.
you get the Kohl Cash, which this year, I forgot to check my emails. We lost out on that Kohl Cash. Lizzo was like, "Good job, babe." I was like, "Dang it, I feel bad." Like, it basically just
Yeah.
threw away money.
Yeah.
I didn't really earn, but whatever.
Yeah. No, I get it though.
yeah.
It's coupons.
Yeah.
Basically, sent you a coupon, but you didn't
Yeah.
get to use them, which are super beneficial.
So our first go-to store is actually Five Below because we can get a lot of the kids' gifts there.
Yeah.
And now Five Below is dope. Like,
Well, I love the Beyond.
their stuff is so good. So
well-
that's like our number one store. There are others, like we go to Target, we'll go to
Yeah.
others, but Five Below is probably where we'll go multiple times because we know we can. A lot of our kids, like Zoe and Juliet, will get stuff there because I know my mom is gonna buy like the high end stuff, and
Yeah.
we can do like an LOL board game, whatever, something like that, to where
Yeah.
it's a little more. We don't need to spend. I'd rather them open more gifts from us, even though they're smaller
Yeah.
monies, but they're super grateful kids.
They're super grateful kids. For me, in this year, it got a wrench on it. I didn't get to go, but I always go to, well, not always, but pretty much since I've been with Haley, so the last 5 years, to the antique shop and a couple of shops down in Cape May.
Ooh, yeah.
And we always go, like, beginning of October, end of September, like in that change season. We're down there's pretty much empty. So what do all the stores do? That's their big sale season. Like,
Yeah.
October is like
Love
their
it.
huge sale season because some of them even close like after November,
Oh yeah.
and like then they're closed until the spring. So like the clear out stuff down there is ridiculous. Like, the little joke shop down there, like
Yep.
those were must. And this year we didn't get to go, and it honestly made, if we didn't do the grab bag for my family, I would probably not be here right now because I'd
You just
probably
go-
like rummaging Walmarts and like
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
still trying to figure out what to buy. But like, so it really threw me off. Like next year, like I was just talking to Haley about it the other day. I was like, we have to go down. Like even if it's like a day trip.
Yeah.
Because it really messed with my head, like not
Mhm.
going to Cape May and hitting up like the 3 or 4 stores that we always
Yeah.
luck out. I mean, like that checks your mom, checks your dad, it checks my parents, checks you most of the time is usually from down there. So it was weird. Also, it was weird not shopping for everyone this year. Like as I was wrapping gifts, I
We
was
still
like,
bought everybody a little something, I
Like-
think. Just because, yes, it felt weird.
it
So,
felt super weird. Like I'm still debating on getting more things. I feel like I
Yeah.
didn't get my person enough stuff, but also I don't know. Like
Yeah. It's weird. We've done it once before, and I liked it. I thought it was a good
So,
year. So we'll try it
see.
again. We'll see. It's different now. We're all older.
This
we got,
year-
we got kids. We got grandkids. Not, we don't have grandkids.
I was like-
Your parents have grandkids.
What? That's impossible.
Sorry. Indeed, it is
Oh.
impossible.
But I did do a lot of my shopping. It started up in Maine. We still hit some antique shops up and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that was cool.
Cool. Well, I believe that's all of our topics.
I think so.
All right.
That's Christmas.
That is Christmas, the podcast. I don't.
We try.
Yeah, whatever. So guys, follow us on all the socials down here. I'm going the wrong way, I think.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go. Right there. Follow the socials right there. God, this is so hard.
Try to even try. Twitch, Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah, the ones right here. X.
X. We have a what's the other one? TikTok.
We have a TikTok. I don't ever promote it. I got to get better at doing it. So I'm trying.
I don't ever check it.
I am trying. So yeah, follow us on all of those. Comment, like, subscribe, share, all those things. Let us know what your favorite Christmas traditions are, or if you
for
have
sure.
what your draft would have been. Pick a topic and tell us what you would have picked. Yeah, we love to hear from you guys and talk about stuff. So
this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear back from some of you guys and
all of you guys, not just some, all of them.
all of you guys.
Everybody, flood the comments now. All right, if you made it this far.
And Merry Christmas. Goodbye.
All right, guys. So we haven't really, I don't know. We haven't really discussed how to end this. So, whatever. We're just gonna do it like we always do it.
We love you.
Imagine that's the new way you do it. I just freeze frame and you go, "We love you." All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. And of course, as always,
We love you.